I'm even more disappointed with what the verdict means for other women. Ladies, I believe you. Do you believe me? No, bitch! Get the fuck up out of here!
Yeah, pink hair, who cares? The first time I heard about the allegations Amber Heard was throwing at Johnny Depp was when I was watching a video from the channel Observe, where he was analyzing her body language and how suspicious her behavior was at the stand during her deposition in 2016.
Is it your testimony that you never committed any act of what would be considered domestic violence against Mr. Depp?
I did my best to defend myself and not get seriously hurt.
I saw that footage and I was like, the bitch is lying. Hi, if you're new here, welcome. My name is Luciana and I'm a real lady, but I'm not very ladylike. Here on this channel, I like talking about life as a woman and discussing some weird shit I see online. And today's video is a little bit different than my usual, where I defend women and talk about the struggles women go through. Today, I want to talk about the struggles women cause, specifically when they misuse DV and SA claims to get advantages in court when fighting different cases, such as divorce settlements, children's custody. And as a feminist who wants the world to be a fairer place for both sides, you know, when women do some fucked up shit, they need to be called out. Now, if you've been following this case on the news for the past few weeks, then you know that sweet, sweet justice has been served a few days ago.
Do you find that Mr. Depp has proven by clear and convincing evidence that Ms. Heard acted with actual malice? Answer, yes.
I was following the trial with my favorite law YouTuber, Emily D. Baker, the badass lawyer who also loves purple hair. Yeah, I know, you're probably confused if this is your first time here. Anyway, Emily is amazing at breaking down the law in cases like this and making it more digestible for non-law nerds like me. And as I was watching her live stream coverage of this case, some parts of this trial are just too hilarious not to share. And I wanted to make you laugh first before talking about the crappy stuff. Here are some of my favorites that cracked me up last night, and you're only gonna understand them if you've been following this trial. So,
Mr. Depp mentions Aquaman, doesn't he?
Yes, he does.
Mr. Depp got you that role in Aquaman, didn't he?
Excuse me?
Mr. Depp got you that role in Aquaman, didn't he?
No, Miss Vasquez, I got myself that role by auditioning. From what I've lived through, from what I've survived, I'm not sitting in this courtroom snickering. I'm not sitting in this courtroom laughing, smiling, and making snide jokes. I'm not.
Ms. Heard's acting coach, Christina Sexton, testified that Ms. Heard has difficulty crying when she is acting. You saw it. Ms. Heard sobbing without tears.
You know this case is being televised, right?
I am aware that there are cameras.
And so this gets you your 15 minutes of fame, doesn't
Objection, Your Honor. Argumentative.
it? I can ask that question.
Oh, ruled.
So I stand to gain nothing from this. I'm actually putting myself kind of in a target of TMZ, a very litigious organization, and I'm not seeking any 15 minutes here. Though you're welcome to speculate. I could say the same thing by taking Amber Heard as a client for you.
A little argumentative, don't you think?
Oh, hardly. I find that to be purely logical.
Mr. Johnny Depp, you called Mrs. Amber Heard a dick tweezer in these text messages. You mind explaining these? Yeah, no problem. I called her a dick tweezer.
Hearsay objection.
You see him in that movie, Charlie and Chocolate Factory? Did you look at that one when you were comparing his processing speed?
Do I have to answer that question, Your Honor?
You have to answer questions. My dog stepped on a bee.
Yes. My turn, assholes.
now, I usually don't think people should be bullied, even when they've done some horrible things, but I think this woman deserves all the backlash she's getting online, and all the jokes being made at her expense. Because she knew the marriage was doomed, Johnny wanted to put an end to it, and then she decided to lie about a serious and terrible topic such as DV?
What the hell is wrong with you?
I thought I could have kids with you. You're a fucking kid yourself. Suck my Go be a real married man. Go deal with your shit the way that a man does.
You're the most spoiled fucking brat. And you got everybody out here almost full, but it don't last long.
You're right.
I've been here a lot longer
You're
than
right. You gotta figure it out. You're a joke.
So she just kept going with her fake story without realizing the damage she was causing to real DV victims. And if you still don't know what DV is, just Google it. I'm trying to keep this channel monetized. I once had a friend who was also in a toxic relationship The guy wasn't abusive, but he was gaslighting the shit out of her. And one day, she decided that in order to get back at him for all the years she lost in that crappy relationship, that she would file a DV report with the police to fuck up his life. And I'm like, the fuck is wrong with you? You're all about empowering women, just like Amber Heard, right? She was representing the Me Too and DV victim movements. And then you try this low blow shit. Like, do you feel empowered? Just take the L, learn from it, and choose better partners moving forward. But to lie and use the system in your favor just because you resent or you want revenge on your partner, that is just like, you lost all my respect. I can't understand this kind of behavior. You can't take the back, you know? Look how long it took Johnny Depp to like regain his reputation.
No human being is perfect, certainly not. But I have never in my life committed sexual battery, physical abuse, all these outlandish, outrageous stories of me committing these things and living with it for 6 years and waiting to be able to bring truth out.
And he has a lot of money, right? So he can fight, he can do it to try to recover some of the damage. Most people don't. It's fucked up. Don't do that shit. Find your tits and keep them. Okay? Be proud to be a woman. It really pisses me off because we're all trying to make the world a better place for real victims. And because of that, the police right away, it's gonna be on your side, right? On the woman's side. They're gonna believe you, no questions asked, at least initially. If you need a restraining order, it's granted. Like, they wanna be on the safe side. Maybe you're lying, maybe you're not, but like, in case you're not, let's protect the victim. And it's because of people like Amber Heard that do this kind of shit that real victims, you know, might not want to come forward. You know, people might not believe them. So they have to like struggle even more with something that they're already struggling with. It's just like, fuck you, Amber Heard, and all of you who do this. Now, I'm not saying that Johnny Depp is an angel. I'm sure he wasn't the perfect partner. I mean, who is? But he wasn't an abuser, and he didn't deserve to go through any of that. Actually, there's proof that she was the abuser in the relationship.
I'm sorry that I didn't hit you across the face in a proper slap, but I was hitting you. It was not punching you. Babe, you're not punched.
Don't tell me what it feels like to be punched.
But I did not punch you. I did not fucking deck you. I fucking was hitting you. I don't know what the motion of my actual hand was, but you're fine. I did not hurt you. I did not punch you. I was hitting you.
Amber, I lost a fucking finger, man. Come on.
Tell people that it was a fair fight and see what the jury and judge think. Tell the world, Johnny. Tell them, Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp, man, I'm a victim too of domestic violence, and
yes.
I see how many people believe or side with you.
That voice clip is so hard to digest. When you think about all the men who suffered and suffers from DV, it's just not right.
Tell the world and see who believes you. And the world was like, we believe him.
She was not only damaging Johnny Depp's life by coming up with the false DV claims, damaging the real DV victims' lives by making it harder for them, her own life, because I mean, how do you recover from all of this? And as a bonus, she was also damaging her lawyers' lives by exposing how bad they are.
Are you familiar with Amica cream?
What is it?
Amica?
Amica?
Yes.
No.
Okay. Well, when you say no makeup, you don't know she was not wearing makeup, correct?
For a fact?
Correct.
No.
And you don't know whether she had applied Amica cream, correct?
No.
And
I didn't even know what Amica cream is.
Do you know whether she had applied any Amica cream that morning to her face?
No.
And do you know whether Amber had any Amica cream on that day?
No, I don't.
And again, do you know whether she was wearing any Amica cream?
Sir, if you could just answer
I'm
this
sorry.
question.
I'm totally sorry. I'm
Thank
sorry.
you, sir.
That, no.
Mr. Depp objected to Dr. Jacobs' notes as hearsay. I have some more.
As long as you don't just keep turning every page in that book. Because
No,
I'm not staying for that.
It is not.
Okay.
Did I read that right? You did. Did I read that correctly? You did. Okay. Did I read that right? Yes, you did. Did I read that right? You continue to read them right, yes.
Why the fuck did I hire you? Why did you hire me? Why did you shit on his bed.
Anyway, lady didn't want to show up today because, just like my son, she's still digesting that I now have pink hair. I refuse. The hair is unsightly. What's next? Pink eyebrows? This morning, as soon as my son saw my new hair, he was like, "Why do you have pink hair?" And I said, "Well, Mama wanted to dye her hair pink today instead of purple." Huh. I like purple.